welcome back to The Yard. And today in The Yard, we're going to be looking at these guys, which are waste oil tankers. Now, I'm going to pull up my little phone here and look up waste oil, because I do not know what waste oil is. So basically, waste oil is oil that's contaminated, according to Wikipedia. But I'm gonna, it's a petroleum-based synthetic oil. And it does have some I think you can fix it, but I'm not sure. But this is basically like, let's say you're in the yards, you're working in the shops, and you're changing out the lubrication oils on a locomotive. It could be the Jeep 18s, it could be a Mogul, it could be a Prairie, it could be whatever. But you're changing out a lot of those you're changing out a lot of that oil. You would put these in tankers and they would go up to their specific place. Now, these tankers are home shops, but they're from a very specific, kind of famous freelance railroad. Kind of on the same page as, say, The Gory and Defeated of John Allen. The Virginian and Ohio. I think I can break the damn thing. But yeah, these oils are like... So this would be in a shop. You're running around taking, these guys would be filled up with the waste oils. They'd go off to a waste oil plant to be either treated or, properly disposed of. So it wouldn't be uncommon to see, 5, 6 of these things running around. And where I found these, they only had 3. So, even a smaller shop, let's say the shop's on a line that only sees 1 or 2 trains, or has 1 or 2 engines. These guys would fit in there, because you're not moving a massive amount. 2, 3 of these tankers, figure a tanker per engine. So let's say that I'm working on a branch line, and the branch line is servicing my favorite little engines, Jeep 39s, or Jeep 38-2s. You could figure that per one of these guys, 1 tanker. Which is not a bad thing. If you think, 1 tanker per 1 locomotive, that's 8,000 gallons. The amount of oil you could use on an engine wouldn't even exceed 100. Wouldn't even exceed 1,000 gallons, but maybe a couple hundred gallons at most of lubrication oil or hydraulic fluid or whatever. And every time you're servicing an engine, you get 800 pump outs, 800 services to fill one of these 8,000 gallon tank cars. Oh no, wait, this is a 10,000 gallon tanker. So you'd be about 1,000 uses. But hey, that's what that is, and then it goes off to a plant, comes back empty. And this is good on trains like what I like to call shops trains. So, every time So basically, a shop train is a train where, oh, I'm bringing up fuel. Like if the shop is primarily diesel, tankers of diesel. And then you bring these up empty. And then when the empty tankers of diesel go down, if this guy is full, it would go down. Full. If it's barely filled up, like it's only got 100 gallons in it, so be it. But that's what that is. And I like it because, hey, look, you're running a shops train. You're picking up coal. You're going to an oil power plant. Waste oils can be technically used in an oil-based power plant because they have the means to purify the oil and get rid of the contaminants and get the train and get the oil to power the buildings. And that's what I love about this, because now you're not only making money both ways, but you're upcycling used oils to make something more. And that, I think, is pretty awesome. But whatever you want to say, comments below. Thank you. Have a good day. Goodbye.